Hello friends, welcome back. Today's tutorial, we're going to talk about making custom things outside of this game, CardLife. I made these fancy labels for our crates, enchants, and ore. I'm going to show you how to do that. We talked about this over on Twitch, and lo and behold, here is a guide. I'm going to put this guide in video form. Astraea, I believe. I will drop this link in the description below so you can find it. But also, step one is solely dependent largely on where you have your stuff. So make sure that you follow this guide right here. Basically, you're looking for, typically it's C:users, your username, app data, local lol, CardLife /user, and then some number, and then custom models. So it's important to find it. I would encourage you to pull it over as a pin when you do find it, because that's gonna save so much time. I have it pinned right here. And you can see I've been working. Now let's actually look at how we can do this. Alrighty, once you've located your app data folder, inside of local low, CardLife, you have another folder called CardLife. Inside here, you're going to see your user. It's user underscore and some random number. We're going to go into custom models, and then in here is everything you've ever made where you drew a different outline in the game. So in this case, here is our simple crate. Now, I've gone ahead and made a whole bunch of different ones, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fresh one, and we're going to leave it in the game. So to start out, if you've made any one of these crates or any item in the game, it's going to produce a custom folder. One thing I've learned is that if I just straight up copy and paste, and I did that with right-clicking, choosing copy, and choosing paste, it's actually going to make a copy, and this copy is going to be visible inside the game. So I'm going to just rename this, and I'm either, is that spelt right? Yeah, it says crate. Okay. Whatever. Just looks odd right now. I'm going to just call this skins. You collect a lot of skins in the game from creatures. There's teeth, there's bones, there's all different kind of parts. So we'll just call it skins. So I'm going to double click this. I'm going to open it right on up. Now you see I copied a folder and it has my ore in it. All I've done is I've used, what is it now, 3D Paint. All I've done is used that to write on these boxes. Just as simple as that. Now, when I spend time, I might make some elaborate things like custom scroll work on your bedposts, or, make a nice candy window or something that looks really cool in the wall, as opposed to like a round circle or just like a really oddly shaped window shape thing, stuff like that. But that's also what makes this game really attractive, and it has a draw to it for me, is because you can do this in the game, and we can also make precise things. So I'm going to double click this, and I'm going to just open this up. So since this is already here, I'm actually just going to grab this, and I'm going to cover this up. Perfect. No frills. I'm actually going to use what I'm using for the rest, because this is going to be something I'm going to hopefully give for you guys to download when I'm done with the collection, or, maybe make a Dropbox link and whatnot. I'll have a command on the bot over on Twitch, twitch.tv/EZILII, and I'll just do something like CardLife Custom, and it'll give a link to something. So whenever I'm live, just stop by, or at any time. I'll put it down below if you guys see this in a couple weeks. Enough said. So I'm just gonna type. Perfect. So this word doesn't have anything that would make a complete cutout. And by that I mean the letter O. So in this case, this word is just going to work. But what if I did something like, let's see. Post. Now that I've done that, this O, let me zoom in. This O, I mean, it will technically work, maybe, but it shouldn't. And this P need little braces. So as long as you find a stencil type face or something to that effect, or in this case, I'm just going to cheat and like highlight some white space here. And I'm just going to make it connect. Something like that, right? Now this piece will stay there. If you don't have that piece, it may not stay there. And also, this placement right here on this is it's not good. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to do this again, just for example. There we go. I have the typeface set pretty high because you want to be able to read it, right? So I'm just going to move this into place. Perfect. I'm going to grab a sliver. It doesn't have to be this long, but it'll make your piece look a little better. There. So that should stay. And then you would again do it just to repeat. You would again just do it in with your letter O. But I would make this a little thinner. Just like that. And then a little bit more centered. There. So then you would save this. And then you'll see it in the game. But for real, I'm going to do the real thing. So make sure that anything that you have in here, this black piece gets cut out. This white piece stays. This white piece needs to be connected to this other piece. Otherwise, it may vanish. The game has kind of hinted at a piece I left in like that, but trust me, it looks better when you connect it. Otherwise, it might be you just won't be able to read it. Okay, so we're going to make our skins box. There we go. Get back to my text. Skins. I'm doing... Oh, no. I'm not necessarily a fan of this. If I was on my other computer, I would be doing it in a completely different application. So, skins. But I kind of dig it being down here at the bottom. When I actually release these for you guys, they'll be measured all nice and proper, because it just looked better being on the bottom. It looked nice and, bottom heavy, and it read well. You didn't have some interference with some other pieces. So now that I've done that, we're going to save it. skins, and it's going to say save as. You replace it? Yes. So now that I've done that, I'm going to grab the other one. I'm going to close this. It's going to tell me, do you want to save that file? No. So see it updated here, skins. And I made these guys as handles. I'm going to open this guy. And go back to this text. Go back to impact. I think it was 130. Awesome. Good deal. Excuse me there, text box. I know I said I needed you, but not right now. There. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this little guy, and we're going to type in skins. I'm going to move it so it looks a little better. I'm just going to move it here. So now I'm going to see this when I go to create a box, and I'm also going to see the label create-skins. It's going to be Bunimus. Alrighty, now that we've made our template, we're going to produce this in game. So I'm going to search, and you can see I already searched for crate once earlier. So there's our crate. I'm going to hit craft. So you got your tools up here, you got your scissors, you got your trash can, you got your folder. The folder is exactly what we want. So now that we've got this, you have your default outline, last custom outline, and then everything that I've labeled. And so here we are. I created this skins folder and the template by just copying and pasting and altering. And now we see it in the game. Isn't that cool? So now imagine what you can do with this, with a little bit of time and creativity. Earlier today, somebody told me they hooked up their drawing tablet and they were able to draw in the game. So, yeah, right? So I'm going to hit create. So now it's going to create. And it put it in my hotbar for me because I left that space open just for that. I'm gonna hit 0, and I'm gonna place it here. Now, I'm gonna kind of help position myself so I get it as even as possible without having to rotate. Whoop! I rotated way too much. Oh no. I wonder if shift or control. Okay, or alt. No. It rotates the same direction all the time. Oh well, we'll place it right there. So now I have clearly marked things. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this bottom. I think the bottom here looks so much better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I design it, but we'll definitely get you a set where all you could do is you just copy and paste, or just move the folders into your custom thing. But yeah, hopefully this helps. If you guys want to do some custom stuff, I know it's a very quick tutorial. I know I kind of assume that you know how to find stuff in Windows. If you need help with that, I'm probably the last person to ask. Believe me, Twitch chat had to coach me through. I'll have the guide that was written down below by somebody else linked. I thank them for writing this guide. We were able to follow it, but I wanted to go a little step further and share it in video form so you guys can kind of see the process and how it works. Because this piece, doing this is the tricky part. Not that you wouldn't find it, it's just that you probably won't click on that until maybe you're prompted to. But anyway, until next time, my name is Ezilii. Happy building, happy card lifing. I don't know, we need to come up with a verb for this. Happy happy surviving. No, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. We'll put this one down. This one says stone, but look at that. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. Enjoy the game.